Welcome to the Intermittent Gentleman. And today we're back with the Zippo-Style Survival Lighters long-term review. And today is the 30-day check-in for these lighters here. And if you missed it, within the first video I'll tag below, but all of these lighters here, except for this one, which we'll get to, are a liquid lighter fluid based lighter. These three here are using OEM Zippo internals. The Exotac Titan light here and this peanut lighter are using proprietary internals, but very similar cotton medium inside that is going to soak up lighter fluid and then through diffusion, provide a wick and a striker to ignite. Now, in today's video, we're also going to do a little bit of an in-depth review of the Thyrm Pyrovault here. And in my first video, I said Thyrm, but the company does pronounce it Thyrm. Now, starting with this lighter, if we take a look and we just give it a spark here. There we go. Took a couple strikes, but it is lighting. This is the Suprus Zippo case. That is lighting as well. Then we come to the regular Zippo. This one just with a stainless steel regular Zippo and an Ace of Spades motif on it. All right, and the Zippo, all of the lighter fluid there has evaporated. Coming over to the Exotac Titan light. That one's alive and well. And this one is actually the Vector Thunderbird insert. So this is a butane insert with a flint striker wheel. When you open up the Zippo, your lid tab here is actually controlling the release of butane, and then it has kind of the regular flint striker here, and that should light up, and there we go. That one's all good as well. If we take a look, this is just an Amazon peanut keychain lighter, and that one lights up as well. All right, so far, after 30 days, the regular Zippo is out. And we are left with these options here. Let's take a closer look at the Thyrm Pyrovault here. So the Thyrm Pyrovault is made of an injected molded plastic. It has a cantilever or spring-loaded toggle switch here that keeps the lid closed, fixed with a pin and a spring here. Lanyard hole, and then additionally a pocket or belt clip that seems to be pretty sturdy. And then a spring-loaded lid, as Thyrm advertises, for easy one-handed use. Now you can see when I release my lid, it opens up at about maybe a 50-degree angle, but there's a lot of room left there. Now, other videos I've seen, as well as the video on Thyrm's website, when users are using the spring-loaded lid, it really flies open to this position. Could be that I got a dud there, but just it may speak to Thyrm's overall QC. It is O-ring sealed. There's no tab in the lid utilizing the Zippo mechanism here. So a couple things I don't like about the Thyrm Pyrovault. I would say finishing, it may be tough to see, and if not, I'll annotate with some pictures. But there's a lot of burrs or unfinished marks around where the mold was for the case. Additionally, this is very nitpicky, but the logo on the front of the lighter here with the Thyrm logo built in, and then the back with the pocket clip is on the wrong side for most users. So if you're going to use a Zippo, you flick the lid to the left so you can operate the flint wheel with your thumb. But on the Thyrm here, where the logo is at least, once you open up the lighter, if you're right-handed, you'd have to rotate it over in order to strike the wheel. Or open it up from this side every time you're going to use it. Additionally, the other thing I dislike about the Thyrm Pyrovault is the way the base is set up. So you can see here that there's these like two little feet at the bottom here, which makes standing up the Thyrm a little bit more of a conscious effort compared to something with a flat base. So I made it look real easy there, but sometimes these feet, and you can see they kind of come to an apex or a pyramid there as well. So there's not a lot of surface area if you wanted to stand this up. For whatever reason, if you needed to light something and use two hands to manipulate or do whatever you're doing, it makes it a little bit more of an effort or a conscious effort to get this to stand upright because of those feet. Now, coming to the other thing is the price. So the price of the Thyrm for just the case is $30. It does come in some other color variants, but $30 for just the case. So you will have to source a Zippo insert. Now, the nice thing is it does fit other types of inserts. It fits the butane torch style inserts from some aftermarkets. Additionally, it does fit the Vector Thunderbird soft flame insert I have in this one. So it does fit other inserts, but at $30 for just an injected molded case, you're going to be looking at spending, let's say, a very cheap Zippo brushed stainless steel is going to run you between $10 to $12, maybe $14. So let's just say $10. So you're already at a $40 mark for the Thyrm, unless you have old Zippos lying around with some runnable or workable inserts that you can just you take out of the case and throw in this, then you're good to go. The other note, if you're thinking about running the KGM soft flame insert, is that the tab here is what releases or opens the valve to start releasing fuel. In the closed position, all you have is a flint striker wheel. And as you can see, on the Thyrm, that tab is in the upward position. So you'd have to manually open it in order to successfully use the Vector Thunderbird soft flame insert there. So now let's cut to the 5-second burn of these lighters before I put them away again for the 45-day review. All right, so here we are for the 5-second burn. All right, now that we're back from the burn, I'll put these on the shelves for another 15 days, and we'll come back at the day 45 mark to see which lighters are still going strong. Additionally, I will be updating the weights that I posted in the description to see has any of the fuel evaporated enough to make a difference when it comes to the weights. On day 45, we will do some water resistance testing. So everything except for the regular Zippo here with the Vector Thunderbird insert are O-ring sealed. Not only does that help in preventing the fuel from evaporating, but it should offer some level of water resistance. And many of these lighters do advertise water resistance. So we'll put that to the test on day 45 as well. On the day 60 test, we'll also incorporate a drop test. We'll drop from about 2 meters or maybe shorter height and see how do these different cases or lighters hold up against some impacts. As always, thanks for tuning in. Click like and subscribe for more content and videos, and also give me a follow on Instagram as well. As always, stay a gentleman. Intermittently, of course.